Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the MakeCode Arcade Advanced Stream, JR edition, which I guess makes it junior.
Yeah.
That feels weird, though. We're the MakeCode Arcade Advanced Junior stream.
You could be an advanced junior.
Okay, I guess that's true. I'm Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Joey, at JWonderl on the MakeCode forums.
Yeah, and once again, I'm running the stream, which is why there was no music to start. But I'm gonna get that figured out. I'm gonna figure out how Vivian does the music thing, and we're gonna get that all set up. But I'm sorry.
Leave it.
Okay, so we're working on our time game today. Our game inspired by Minit. And Joey, did you see Friday's stream?
I didn't see Fridays, but I've interacted with it before.
Okay, well, I added some new stuff to this game, so let's go over that real quick. So on Friday, we got a bunch of new characters. So we've got, let's go up here. We've got Sir Finnegan, the flamingo from Town Hall, who likes scrolls. And yeah, and I had a lot of fun drawing this Town Hall. Then let's see, we've already seen Marguerite. Okay, over here we got Charles, the mouse, who is lactose intolerant. Mm-hmm. Over here we have the giraffe, whose name I don't remember at the moment. Flash, who loves roller coasters but cannot ride them because he's too tall, which is the opposite problem you normally have.
Yeah, that would be a very bad mistake to go on a roller coaster when you're too tall. That could hurt you.
Yes,
quite a bit.
agree. Okay, and then let's see. I think there was one other, but whoops.
Is there one to the right?
To that building. No, this is as right as you can go.
Ah. Oh no, that's my dolphin. I drew that
one.
That.
Oh no, there we go.
Is that a cat?
It's supposed to be a red panda, which Assad admitted did not come through. But
I can see. I mean, red pandas are they look like cats sometimes.
Yeah.
They got cat vibes.
But anyway, he's a computer user and he just got a brand new mouse, which I came up with a dumb name for. It's the Smooth Glide 3000X with Desk Tracks TM technology. And so they can finally throw out that old mouse that they found. And so this is going to be the starting point for our game. Yeah, Joey, you got something to say about Smooth Tracks TM technology?
No, I mean I'm pretty sure I've seen an ad for that before. It fits.
Calling me unoriginal. Okay. And so what we want to do is we're going to be doing basically like a trade quest for this, and this one's going to start here. So the idea is that our red panda over here, whose name I do not remember. Let's see. Redford. Oh, right, I named this one. Redford got a brand new mouse, and Marguerite is looking for an egg that she lost. But actually what she found was a mouse, we decided, a computer mouse, that she has been trying to hatch for many years now. And so we're going to go ahead and get the computer mouse from Redford. So what I want to do is I want to have a sprite of a mouse, okay? And then when you overlap with it, we'll give you a little bit of text that says what it is, and it's going to say egg-like mouse.
Okay.
Something. To really drive that home. And so anyway, I know we've got a sticky somewhere. There we go. Yeah, okay. So we got a computer mouse that looks sort of like an egg. Marguerite wants that and will give us a stick, which we can use for a cane to give to Flippy, who will then give us the key to his lumber yard, which we can give to Avery, who will give us the key to a bulldozer, and we will give the key to the bulldozer to Tony, who will unblock the tunnel, which is not currently blocked because Vivian never sent me the sprite. And then that'll be the end of our game. So we're going to try and get through that today and just get the chain of events in, or at least get the code in to make all of this happen. So let's start with our mouse. So I'm going to draw a mouse. Let's go ahead. drag out a sprite.
Hold it up to the screen for reference.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I want like what I'm seeing from this wonderful visual aid you've given me is that the mice have like two very prominent buttons.
Yeah. You got to have the little scroll wheel in between them too.
Right.
Of course.
And we got the scroll wheel. And we got this like big chunk.
Does almost look like a monster capturing device from a certain famous series.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe the top should be filled in pink.
I don't know. I play a lot of video games, Joey, and I just don't know what you're talking about. Huh. It's just. Don't worry, we're gonna change the proportion of this sprite. Yeah, let's start over. Not because it looks like a Pokeball, but because I want to do it a little differently. So let's start by like drawing a rectangle, basically.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that. Fill this in. Oh no. There you go. Then we will round it out a little bit, and then do the center. And actually, I realized I should have made this odd. There you go. Round out a little bit. Do the center. I'm not gonna. This is gonna be one of those old style mice.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a center. It doesn't have a scrolly thing.
Oh, doesn't it scrolly? Okay.
Yeah.
Real old style.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, like you would have on your Macintosh too. Okay. And then we're going to make this a little bit bigger. So let's make it, I don't know, like 20 is probably fine. And then we'll have the cable coming out. And then it needs a plug on the end. All right. And let's just go ahead and do an outline around this guy and make it a little bit taller. Anyway. Up. Man, I love that we have keyboard shortcuts in our our editor. One day, one day we will like make it so that there are tooltips so that other people can enjoy this wonderful feature.
So does do you know if A-Sprite has like an auto outline thing? Because it feels like that's a thing that we could implement.
That would be neat.
We spend a lot of time doing this, and it's just tedious, but it's very easy to support.
I don't think it does, you know? It would be tough, though, actually, because, well, we'd probably want to put it behind some sort of weird key command.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. This looks kind of like an old computer mouse. Yeah, kind of. I don't love the plug, though. Let's just...
Either that or like a scarab.
It could be a cousin of Avery, yes.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. We got our computer mouse. So we're going to make a tile for this guy. So I'm going to just do a Command A, Command C to copy and paste. We're going to go into our tile map. So we want the one with the computer, which is this one. We're going to go into My Tiles, go over here, plus, paste this in. Fill in everything with pink because I want to. And we'll put this mouse right here. All right. Now that we've got that going, we're going to go over to where we are spawning all of our characters, which is in our on tile map loaded event right here. We're going to go down to the bottom, and we will go ahead and duplicate this. By the way, I did a little bit of coding after stream on Friday, but all it was to add a sign to the town hall. So I added this town hall sign, which is really hard to see when it's like zoomed out like this, but it looks better in the game.
It looks pretty good to me. We got some rocks in the chat, by the way, from Vivian.
Oh, really? Nice. I'll grab it.
She heard you talking.
All right, so we're going to be covering all of our tiles with grass. We're going to, instead of doing, well, let's just keep using new NPC because I don't want to make a new variable, but let's grab that sprite we just made. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to start doing that whenever I zoom in and out.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pop, pop, pop. Boop, boop, boop. Pop, pop, pop. Boop, boop, boop. All right, we're going to add a new kind, which is egg-like mouse. Obviously. This code documents itself. All right, we're going to place it on top of value. And yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll just go over and check that out real quick. There it is. Looks a little weird. We'll mess with the image later. For now, let's just go ahead and get to the coding. So when we overlap with it, what I want to happen is I want to make it so that we have some text at the bottom which says what it is. So it'll be like egg-like mouse, and then you can press A to pick it up.
Okay.
So let's go ahead. We're going to do a overlaps of it. So we're going to go into sprites. We're going to grab our on sprite of kind, overlaps other sprite of kind. And we're going to change this one to egg-like mouse. When that happens, we're going to think, I need to decide if I want to, yeah, no, I do. So I'm going to take the image for our egg-like mouse. I'm going to copy it. We're going to go into our sprite category and grab a set image, make this other sprite. We're going to set this one to be slightly bigger, 18 by 23 instead of 16 by 21. Center. Now we're going to do another outline.
Ooh.
So hopefully this will make it nice and obvious that you are this is something you can like interact with in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to have to do something when we stop overlapping with this also. So I think what we're going to do is on game
update and just check overlaps there.
Yeah, probably. Okay. On game update. We're going to set overlapping egg to be other sprite. We're not going to have multiple eggs in our game, but you know, it's still, we need to get it in a variable somewhere, so I'm just going to do it there. Now when we're inside of on game update, what we're going to do is if not overlapping egg is destroyed. Does this handle undefined?
Oh, is this one in sprite utils? I think it does.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, I'll just be extra careful. We'll put it with an and. All right, so if there is an overlapping egg and it's not destroyed, and we are not overlapping with it,
Okay. can confirm for future reference it does handle undefined.
Cool. I knew it would. Show you things there. All right. So if there is an overlapping egg, it's not destroyed. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now so that we are. It returns false. It's undefined.
It should return true. I think it's if it behaves as if it doesn't exist. One second. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it's if not return true.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna have overlapping egg and not is destroyed and overlaps with not overlaps with overlapping egg. Then we are going to set our overlapping egg image to be this way. Cool. And so we shouldn't have to change the position of these sprites because the image that we're using is just like the same size, so it's fine. I mean, it's slightly bigger, but
it bounces up a little, but that's fine. Yeah, bounce it down a little.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay, and now let's go ahead and also set the z index on this guy. So we're going to set the z index, I think, just of our protagonist.
Did the protagonist have a name? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Maybe it's. I mean, maybe it is us. Maybe we are reincarnated.
It could be us. You know, like in some weird thing. It doesn't need to be reincarnation. It could just be that like we woke up one day and we're a cat, like Metamorphosis style.
But if it's not a reincarnation, we don't get a cool title for it. Like that one time that I reincarnated as a cat and I had to drive a cat and I had to pick up a mouse.
Deep cut, Joey. Okay. All right, cool. So we've got our text showing up. We've got this mouse that we can overlap with. Oh, the mouse doesn't go away. Oh, now there's a bunch of them. Oh no, there's so many mice. Okay, so when we load a map, we're destroying a bunch of sprites of kind. So we want to destroy the egg-like mouse kind also. All right, and that's why I added that is destroyed earlier. Okay, now we want this text that I have for this guy to appear down here at the bottom of the screen. So to do that, we're going to add another extension because I don't know, part of me just wants to draw the text like I did with this nap point set because of how nice that turned out looking.
Yeah.
It won't take me that long, will it?
Probably not. It should be fine.
All right, let's see how it goes. I'm a little worried about the G's. Okay, so we're going to do an E like this. And we're going to do some G's. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I believe in that.
You believe in it?
Yeah.
Good, because it's happening. It's the truth. All right, so we're doing an egg. Should I do an uppercase I?
I guess everything else is uppercase, and you have an L right next to it, so it's probably fine.
Up. All right. Egg-like.
Yeah.
All right. Who says your font needs to be at least 5 pixels high?
Do you think we could get away with like a 3x3 or 4x4 font for only capital letters, alphanumeric?
Absolutely could not get away with a 3x3, but we could get away with a 4x4.
Yeah, 4x4. Okay, that might be worth
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I mean, it looks nice like this, so.
It does look nice, right? All right, I'll add it to my to-do list. Okay. Should it say egg-like computer mouse?
Um,
All right, let's try it. Let's just do that. Let's just whip that up real quick.
I want to see computer anyway, so we can get more of these letters done for the font. So I'm cool with it.
I mean, I think that if you were to make a 4x4 font, like we're reaching the point where there's not going to be that much variation between different people's 4x4 fonts, right? Like there's only
but that M is 5x5, right?
4x5.
4x5.
Yeah, it's okay though, because like the microbit font also cheats.
Ah, that's fair.
Oh boy. Okay. There we go. That works. That works. All right. So we're gonna add something to this. I don't know. Let's add 32 and see where that gets us. Up, up, up. Up we go. And I want one more pixel of space there. Nice. Okay. Egg-like computer mouse. Now we're going to take this and oh, whoops. And go ahead and surround it in white. And I did that in like the most difficult way possible. All right, undo.
Nice.
We're going to fill in with white. We're going to take all of this and move it up. And I don't remember how much like spacing I put around nap point set. I was trying to do it pretty minimally, but let's go find that sprite real quick.
That looks really good with the white background versus the transparent.
What?
It comes across really well. Like the white background gives it enough contrast that you can actually tell what all the letters mean easily.
Yeah. Update nap point. Good function. Okay, so it looks like I gave 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, and 2 on the sides. All right.
Nice.
There we go. That like that.
Nice.
Now I gotta reduce the width a little bit. I think it's about like 4, so let's do like 92. Nice, perfect. And now this will be 2, 4, 2, 8. Nice. Now erase the corners. Whoops. All right, cool. So let's go ahead now, and we're going to put this inside of our overlap. We're going to create this if it's not already created. So I'm gonna take this, duplicate, and say if overlapping egg is destroyed or not overlapping egg, then we're gonna go ahead and put this up here. We need to put it above this one because we're setting our overlap egg right here. So this not overlapping egg will never happen. So we want to see if there's not an overlapping egg or the overlapping egg is destroyed. Then that means that this is running for the first time. So we can go ahead and create this one, which will be our, what kind did I make the nap point set? I think I probably just made like NPC or something. Decoration. Okay. Where was I? Where was I in the code? I was here. decoration. We're going to make this egg sign. And then we're going to make it so that it is in the right place. We don't need to set relative to camera because we don't even use the camera in this game because every screen is one screen. Egg sign position 2, and we want to go like down here at the bottom. Yeah, that's fine. And then down here where we are setting this image, we also want to destroy our egg sign. So we're going to go ahead and do a destroy and change this to be egg sign. Cool, let's go.
Okay. Every time it starts the game, I'm happy because I love that caterpillar.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. My genius check. Oh, I want to do both of these as egg sign. Duh. Man, if Vivian was here, that would have been a quarter.
I'll be the
right.
cool uncle
quartermaster. I'm glad I
quarter.
voted you in the quartermaster election. That we definitely
Vivian
have.
is spouting off in the chat. quarter.
Okay. Cool. All right. We got this. And you know what? The bouncing thing is annoying me. I want to center this correctly.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just going to do a classic place on top of location of, and then we're going to do that for other sprite. Or really, I'm just going to do this for overlapping egg because, you know, thank you. See variable? Isn't it just so much easier when we get along and work together? And we're going to do that down here too. And that's going to correct their positions when the image changes. Got to do it in both places because otherwise it's going to move a little bit each time. Oh, whoops. Did Vivian give me a quarter, or did she forget that she has that power?
She didn't forget, but she didn't have the full context on the situation, so she's debating it right now.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, look how good that looks. Oh, I love this. Okay. So we got this. We got our egg-like computer mouse. So we're going to have to make some state now to figure out which of the things we have fulfilled. So the easiest way to do this would be to just set a number, right? Which would tell us the current state we are in.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that because it's going to, what's the word?
Pigeonhole us into a single option. Oh, okay.
It's just going to be confusing in the code because we're going to have to remember what number goes to what thing.
Yeah.
So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to do some text. We'll do a like inventory basically, even though it's not really going to be an inventory. It's just going to be a string.
Yeah.
And we're going to set our inventory to be whatever we currently have. So we're going to go into controller now. We're going to do an on a button pressed, which we don't even have any button presses in this game yet. And then we're going to do if overlapping egg and the player overlaps with overlapping egg. We're going to set our inventory to be egg-like mouse. All right, all lowercase, all lowercase. I'm using all lowercase. Remember, Richard, remember. All lowercase, remember.
And a dash hyphen in between the first two.
Got it. But for all of them, I'm going to do all lowercase. Got it.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to set our inventory to be egg-like mouse. We're going to destroy our overlapping egg, and then we're going to get rid of that tile so that it doesn't respawn when we come back.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go, destroy. Overlapping egg. And we're going to go and do a set tile at. Set it to be grass. And for the location, we're just going to do the location of overlapping egg. No. I thought we agreed overlapping egg. You're going to behave. All right. Now I'm going to go over here and go over to our egg. Oh, picked it up. Oh, we got to get rid of that probably. Goodbye, egg sign. All right, cool. So we can now pick up an egg. Picked up. I come back, I go there. It's not there anymore. Perfect. Okay, so Marguerite's right here. Wow, I didn't realize that she was right next to this thing.
Poor eyesight. That's the only issue.
Okay. So what we want to do is now we need to do some like choices that you can use. So let's go into story, and real quick, I want to do a test. I'm gonna put this show player choices here, and it's gonna be banana, orange. And yeah, nope, this is no good. We can't have this in our game.
Yikes.
The colors are wrong.
Uh-huh.
So
what do we do?
What are we gonna do, Joey? I'll tell you what we're gonna
fix the story extension live on stream.
No.
Add another block to support it.
No. We're doing something stupider.
Nice. Oh, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Vivian is kind of right. We could make the color extension do that by setting every color but white to be pink, which is probably the stupider version of this.
Already back to horse. Okay. So we are rendering on Z-index 10,000. We're replacing all of the color black with pink and all of the color teal with pink. So now when I press A, everything's pink.
See, that works, but yeah. I mean, that works. Yeah, that's fine. It is basically the same as the changing the palette to be pink and white.
Basically.
Vivian's response: color extension. Wow, like an excited face and emoji. No, this is a thing. And then this is stupider. Amazing.
It absolutely is. It's slower too. Not by enough that it matters though.
Yeah, I mean, if it matters on hardware, you can change it later.
It doesn't matter. That stuff's written in C++. It's fine.
Fair enough.
Okay. So now that we're doing this, we're going to go to our NPC script. Not our NPC script. We need to make some choices now. So let's do a Daryl just so we can clean everything up. So I'm going to collapse box for my code. Goodbye, sir Finnegan. You're already in the game. And we have in here, we've got a few pieces of code that we're gonna have to take a look at. So right now we have this get NPC script. We need that one. And then the other thing we want is start talking.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So when we overlap with an NPC or when we get close enough, what happens is we start doing this talking thing. And for that, we go ahead and we get the NPC script. Then we need to, we go through everything that it prints very fast. And at the end now, we want to change the text if we've satisfied a certain condition. So to do that, we're going to make a new function. And it's going to be called do you have what I seek?
Okay, I like it.
And it's going to take in a text, which is going to be the name of the NPC.
Mhm.
We're going to go ahead and take this big old if statement we've got, put it in here, collapse this again. And now we're going to take out all of the characters in this that don't have anything that they want. So goodbye, cat. You don't need anything.
Is this one going to be called from overlap events? I forget.
This is getting called in the start talking.
Okay.
Why with that?
We could pass in the sprite itself and just use the variable instead of the name here. Compare that. But
the reason I did the name was just so that I didn't have to change this if statement.
oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that does make it easier. Yeah.
Okay, no one else wants anything. Maybe they will later, but not right now. Go away. It's important to create a clean and tidy workspace. We don't do that at all. All right, so now for each of these guys, we're going to go ahead and put in a return block. So let's go ahead and put a return block at the end first. And this one is going to be false. So by default, it's going to be false because all of these other ones aren't going to ever need anything. So, we don't have any reason to keep going in the code. So we'll do return false. Now for the rest of these, we're going to do a return. We're going to do an equals, string equals. We're going to put inventory in the left. And then to the right, we are going to put the thing that they're looking for. So this is going to be egg like mouse, all lowercase, all lowercase. Okay.
With a hyphen. There you go.
That's from Marguerite. And let's go ahead and fill in the rest of these. Avery wants lumber. Flippy wants a stick. Tony wants sweet ride. All right. And now we'll just need to remember all of those. But I think I'll remember them, Okay, so let's go into our thing now. We're going to do an if. We're going to do a callback function we just made. Do you have what I seek? Put in the name. And if they do, then what we want to do is we want to basically do another script. So I think we're going to have 3 more scripts. Okay, we're going to have the script for if you have what they want, which will be like, oh, is that a can I have it? And then you'll have a yes or no. If you click no, they'll be like sad. If you click yes, they'll be like hooray, and then they'll say like thanks for that. I will give you this, and then you can get. All right. So the other thing I'm going to do is if we have this, do you have what I seek? These things are going to take a while. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go into our thing, and I'm going to, oh no.
Do we not have something?
No, I wanted pause countdown, but I realized what I was thinking of was pause count up, which is a thing that Shannon put in her very nice extension.
Yeah.
And that we should put into this one. But all right, we won't worry about that right now. Let's just, right now the time is the whole thing. If you take too long, tough. All right. So we're gonna go into our function. We're gonna say if really to make this so that it's not all nested, I'm gonna go ahead and put a if not, and then we're gonna do a return. And a return is a nice way of just like basically short circuiting and saying like stop. So if I put this return here and they do not have what you seek, then everything that happens after this is not going to happen. It's just going to return nothing. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to take our NPC script. Well, really what we're going to take is this do you have what I seek function. We're going to, for each of these, get rid of all of this return stuff that we have. And we're going to do a get item script, or like get is that a script?
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
That's clear, right?
Yeah.
Get is that a script? Okay. Now we're gonna take this NPC script. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna go ahead and take out our list. I'm gonna go ahead and get this return.
Nice.
Collapse. We'll return the list down here at the bottom. We're going to set our current script to be this. So let's see. Is that a? All right. Then we're going to do a show player's choices, which is going to be yes or no. You guys, this is basically going to be like, can I have it? When this goes, we're also going to go into our controller. We're going to do a move my sprite with buttons, and we're going to set that to be 0, 0, because this is going to
take it over. So you don't want to be moving behind the conversation.
Exactly. Current scripts. I don't care if the current script moves. All right. So after they show yes, no, then you're going to be able to move the player again. And then we will get the final script. So let's go ahead. We're going to take this and duplicate it around into all of these things just to make copying and pasting easier. We'll write the text in a second.
So I guess this one's going to be kind of like all those games where at the beginning you're given an option and they're just like, oh, you don't want to? Okay, well, come back in a minute when you realize there's no other option for you.
Pretty much. It's really just an excuse for me to write more text, I guess. It's just like, I like it when you give player choice, even when it doesn't matter, because it still feels like you have some sort of agency in it.
Yeah, the illusion of choice. Like, you can decide how long you're going to pretend like you're not going to give it to them.
Yeah.
Maybe you can even turn off your console.
So we're going to get final script. We're going to go ahead and put in a thing. They said yes. And what we're also going to do in here is we're going to use this opportunity to change our inventory to the next thing. So we're going to go ahead in each of these. We'll just do a they said yes up here. We'll duplicate, not the whole thing. Get out of here. We'll put this in here. Then we have this one in the else. And then we're also going to set the inventory for each of these. And then where is the, there you go, go down there. Okay. And then finally, the last thing we want to do is if they said yes, oh yeah, so let's go ahead and get the script. So we're going to set our current script to get, oh, is this a script? Not that. As much as I love you function, get final script, pass in the name, go into story, last answer equals yes. All right. And then we will say this script. So, oh, I realized we didn't print out the last script. So let's go ahead. We'll do that right here. We'll duplicate this again, put it down here, and then we're good to go. And so we're going to have to do some stuff to make it so that this is going to take up like all of your 60 seconds. So we really do need to pause the countdown. So we'll do that, but later, or maybe we'll just make it so that when you get to this point, we just stop the countdown altogether, and then at the end, we start it back at 60 seconds. Yeah, that's going to be the easiest way to do it right now, so let's just do it that way. So if you have what they seek, stop countdown. It's their gratitude is what's, preserving you in this moment.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we're going to go ahead and start the countdown back at 60 seconds.
So if you're speedy enough, you might be able to do it in one nap without a nap session.
Yeah. The other thing we need to do is we need to make sure that you can't leave while this is happening. So we're going to make a variable which is going to be called.
I thought you already turned off the movement.
I turned off the movement, but I didn't turn it off for. Oh, maybe I should just. Yeah, maybe that's the simpler way to do this actually. So I'll take this movement and I will put it down here, and we start the countdown again. So once you choose yes or no, you have to listen to the rest of what they say, then you can move again. Okay, so let's do this for Marguerite. I think we have time. Then we'll test out this code, and then we will do the rest of the text, probably off stream or something. I don't know. And then next time we can hopefully finish this game up. Or not, because I could keep working on this game forever because I love this game so much.
Yeah, we could always just expand to more territories.
Yeah, could do more tile maps, could do more stuff that you can do. We can make it so he actually turns around when you walk left. There's also,
Let's not go crazy here.
Been meaning to do that since the first stream. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill in our text for Marguerite. So we're going to go ahead and go to these new functions that I just made. So let's start with the O is that A script. All right, so Marguerite's going to say, oh, that egg-like object you're holding, could it be? Is that my egg? And you can say yes or no. And then if they said yes, we're going to go down to Marguerite. We're going to be like, oh, joy. Oh, happiness. Be with my egg again.
This is kind of a sad story.
Can't ever repay you. All right, and now just get rid of the rest of this text. Okay, so we did that. The other thing we're going to do is, because we're in here, oh man, I keep doing that. They gotta leave the blank spaces so that it stays vertical like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set our inventory. So let's go ahead and just get a set block. We will set our inventory to B.
Remember, Richard, all lowercase.
All lowercase, all lowercase, all lowercase. Thank you, Joy. A stick.
Okay.
And cool. All right, so now let's just do the no text. So we're going to go ahead and go down here. We're going to be like, oh, my mistake.
You're really gonna lay on the guilt trip here, aren't you? I guess I'm just so flustered that anything looks like my egg now. I can't live without it. It's like a part of my soul's gone.
I'm gonna look it on that thick, Joey. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go and get the egg. Hey there, Redford. Mine. Okay. Now we're gonna go talk to Marguerite. Say, oh no. Where is it? I just put it down. Oh dear. Where did I put that weird egg I found? I've had it for 20 years. Where could I have put it? I'm sure it'll hatch soon. Oh! That egg-like object you're holding. Could it be? Is that my egg?
Break your heart.
Oh, my mistake. I could have sworn. Sorry, I guess I'm just so flustered that anything looks like my egg. All
Okay.
right, we did not turn the movement back on.
Why?
Yeah, I did. Wait, yeah, I
Oh,
did.
it's after
Oh.
it's after the
It's not inside the cutscene.
I could.
There we go. Okay. Well, at least we don't have to test the negative one again. So let's go up here. Yoink. All right. Oh joy, oh happiness to be with my egg again. How can I ever repay you? I don't have much, but you can have a stick from my nest. Here, it's my favorite one. And then we're gonna have it show at the bottom. Stick.
Okay,
Yes.
we're not gonna. Okay, not the Zelda like you've got a stick holding it up, floating in the air.
Oh, I kind of want to do that too. It's gonna say stick get, and you're gonna hold it up. Yeah, it's gonna say stick get, and you're gonna hold up the stick. But we'll do that. We'll do that next time because we're out of time now. So anyway, I hope all of you love this game as much as I do because I'm gonna work on it forever. I love this game. I just love how pink it is. I love all of the characters, and it's a lot of fun. So next time we're going to put in that wonderful stick animation. We're gonna finish up the rest of this chain. We're gonna put in those rocks that Vivian sent me. Which actually, let me go ahead and get those right now. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll get them later actually. So I have been Richard. at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Joe at J1Draw on the MakeCode forum.
And thank you so much for tuning in. See you later. Oh, right, I have to turn it